Hey, Rob, you in the building. We're about to get lit. We're starting a little late tonight, man. Tonight's class is on reincarnation. We're going to get into it, man. Do we come back? Do we live on? We're going to get a couple people trying to get up in this joint, man. You're in the building live. You're in the building live with the young L. Just give us time to get set up, man. Hey, we hear a lot of people out here now. There's a lot of stuff that we put out a while back, and people said that we was crazy. Oh yeah, nigga Young L, he making up shit. Oh, he getting shit from a movie. He doing this, right? And then now they coming back to say, oh yeah, well, such as they didn't say my name. They just said that what I said has been proven. That it ain't just some Looney Tune fairy tale movie shit. It's some real deal. This dude really putting us on. Somebody called my mama, man, today, bro. I'm gonna be giving that bean a call tomorrow though, because my mom sent me the bean number. But let me get everything set up, man. Do we reincarnate? It's what now I had a debate with a cat, man. Hold on. I had a debate with a cat. That was supposedly he's supposed to be a Hebrew. I'm getting the chat loaded up now. Hey, Rob, out to everybody in the chat, man. What you thought we weren't gonna go live tonight? We're trying to hit you every single night. We got all the classes already marked up. You know what I'm saying? Laid out. So all we gotta do is just put the title up there and go in on that particular subject. We hear a lot of people out here right now that's going into the galactical shit, and they giving their perspective on it. And but we trendsetters. When we do it, the next week or the next day or the next 10 minutes after we get off, Beans going live and they doing a show on what we was discussing. They may be worded a little different, but it's the same shit. And keep in mind, we watch everybody. We watch everybody. If you think we don't watch them, we watch them. Hey, shout out to brother. I will maintain. I will maintain. Peace, God. Shout out to brother James Jones Bay. Right. Shout out to brother Sterile Dealer. Look at I'm saying that right. Shout out to brother M Hotep. Shout out Flex Zone. Flex Johnson. Right. We're gonna be posting the Cash App in the link if you want to show us some love. Yeah, we got so many classes coming out, man. I could have hit y'all with a heavy duty one tonight since you know, we got a little bit more breathing room now. And my night guy, shout out my night guy, man. He been looking out for me, the night guy. Getting my stuff approved and getting it to where I can get a little scratch, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're just giving a couple more people time to get in the building, man. They waiting on what we gonna say next. Reincarnation. Re means to do again, and it's the opposite of out, and car is the vessel, and nation is the group of people. Right? Babies, kids, as Rod Haynes put it. We don't die, we multiply. You know what I'm saying? And I had a debate with my wife's pastor, man. He's supposed to be a Hebrew guy, Hebrew he subscribed to the Hebrew doctrine, but it's a lot of things because we was taught by our master teacher. We went through that school of the Hebrew doctrine, right? We had to go through all these different schools, and people come in that's not intelligent enough, and they say, I don't like Malachi York because he contradicts himself. One minute he was talking Islam, next minute he's talking. That's because he was our master teacher took us through all the different schools to get us to the point where we at now with the Sabian, with us being Sabians and some still being the Wapians, right? So he walking us all the way to this point, to where we can lay claim to all the stuff that I've been telling you. We're becoming gods again, right? Gods again. And so that's what the master teacher, he was walking us through these different schools, all the different schools, whether it be ancient Kemet, whether it be the Samaritan doctrine, whether it be Christianity. We went through that school, right? And then we went through the Hebrew school, the Islamic school, right? And we had a whole bunch of stuff in between to tie all of it in together. So that's what the master teacher was doing. So when you see him talking about Christianity, you see him, I thought he was a Muslim. I thought he now a Christian. So they tried to use that against the master teacher, but then they wasn't fast enough in their thinking to see what he was doing. See, because they wasn't with him. They really don't like him anyway. You know what I'm saying? For the people that say that. They're just trying to find some excuse not to have to listen to the master teacher. That's how niggas do me. They want to find some kind of shit they can say, so they can say, oh, we don't got to listen to that nigga. See, he was wrong about that. See, I'm going to tell you like this. I don't know everything, right? If you got another perspective on it, send me your perspective. I'll go over it, and I might see what I can use out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a free thinker. I ain't bound to what I know. I want to know more. I want to know what you know. I want to know what he know, what she know, and see if it either mirrors what I know, or it, it's the same of what I've been saying, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? How the thing may go. And then the question comes up then, since we got a couple of people, we got 40 people in the joint. Hey, Rob Bot to everybody that's in the building. We're recording it live so everybody get to see it tomorrow. They thought we wasn't gonna go live tonight, man. But then the question comes up because we're talking about reincarnation. And like we said, re means to do again. When you see the word re, shout out Christopher. Christopher Am for the donation, brother. Peace and love and blessings. And we really don't like the word be less, right? So I say and greater, and grateful. That means you're full of some type of greatness, right? Be grateful. So and so your car is your body, and the real you is on the inside. Stare in the mirror long enough, you'll figure it out. But don't stare too long though, because you don't stare more than 19 seconds. Because it's a rule. Hey, that mirror is a magical instrument, and all alchemists know that. All alchemists know that. We already broke that down on a couple of tapes back with the brother Rod Haynes, and I think we even went in on a little bit of it after that myself, talking about the mirrors or the mirror flip. But if you a car, if your body's a car, that means that it has a steering wheel, right? And that's why people, when they in the hood, when they making fun of you, or when they trying to ride you, right? As ride you like a car, right? They say he driving this guy. He's driving. I don't know if they use it up north, but I know down south, when somebody's agitating you and getting on your nerves and messing with you constantly, they getting you to do stuff that you wouldn't normally do, getting you out of your character. That means that they driving you. They in control of your car. And like one of my teachers told me, he used to say all the time, are you driving your car, or is your car driving you? Or is somebody else driving your car? Right? Can't somebody come in and grab a hold of your steering wheel. Hakeem, he go again. He back, y'all. Hakeem, Hakeem is the ninth wonder of the world, man. I'm telling you. You see this guy? Hey, man, look. I know you did that on purpose, little dude. Close my door. Close my door. This dude right here, man. I'm telling you, bro. But Hakeem, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna play with you tonight, bro. You're gonna get in trouble. Go on now. Be cool. Hey, just come in the building, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button so I can get the algorithm up in this joint, man. Hit that like button. Hit the bell if you're new to the channel. And be sure to show your brother some love on that Cash App, man. If you we take $1, $2, $3, $5, whatever you got. And we'll shout you out on the live. So don't do the super chat. Just if you want to do like a super chat, just shoot the Cash App and then we'll give you a super chat. So you got a car, right? Your body is a car, and then your body has got a steering wheel. It's got windows. It's got windows like a car. Your window or your eyes, right? It's got speakers. Your speakers are your ears, and they can not only can they send out a signal, they can receive a signal as well. Your brain, it's a computer. The car got a computer. Most of the new ones. I think after the year 1973, they began adding the computer chips in it. And they got these new type of cars that's coming out now. Like I had already told people that the police ain't gonna have to. I saw Dave Calloway put a video out on it today, and I was already talking about it. See, we trendsetters. We trendsetters. We tell you 2 years before the shit happened, and then they say we crazy then, and then they come back later and they putting the tape out on. I ain't talking about the brother Dame Calloway. He the same. He the family. He the same. We on the same team, right? But I'm just saying in general, you know. And we ain't mad at nobody doing it. We want you to do it. We encourage you to take what we got and run with it, because we ain't here to be your God. People that don't want you to take the information that they got and distribute it worldwide, right? No matter if they say it came from you or not, they really want to be your God. They want you to come to them and, you know what I'm saying, and bow before them so they can give you that particular little piece of information they got. Because Earth is only a dot. Earth is smaller than a grain of sand in the universe. And then you on Earth. So how small are you? You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to fix your nerve to go out there and see an ant crawling down the sidewalk that ain't even bothering you, ain't even studying you, and you go step right down on them and crush them. And you forgot the first law, thou shalt not kill. That's a universal law. Because what was your purpose of stepping on that ant? Other than fear. And it's half the time that ain't even fear right there, but a lot of people get these insects in their house and they had a euphobia with spiders, or euphobia with this. And then they just kill the thing out of fear instead of, you know, getting it in a cup like I do. And there's other beings out here to do that, like the brother, shout out to brother Sunrise. The brother Sunrise, he a being like this. Because I had a chance to talk with him. And I see when I hear him talk, I can tell what type of being he is. And he got that same thing with nature like I do. So I don't, like me and Sunrise do this too. Like if I have leftover fruits, like I say, I like, when I cut the strawberries, right? And then I had like the top piece. And it'll have a little bit of strawberry on it, right? So I got that, and then I got like different leaves and other things that may be left over from the salad and different fruits. So I take them out there in the backyard and put them on an ant bed and let the ants eat them. Let the ants eat that leftover fruit. Or my wife takes some of it, like the banana peels and things, and she got a compost for her plants. So that's the type of energy, man. Like you can't be like that. You can't just kill things for no reason out of fear. You gotta think. What you do is you say, what if I was this ant and a bigger being that's the size of that ant Like say I was the size of the ant, and the bigger being that came from another galaxy is the same size as me. And well, they saw me and had the same type of thought that I had, and then I step on an ant, and then they step on your ass. You know what I'm saying? And there's beings out here that can do that. Right? They can come here, and you be a smaller being, and they just step on you like an ant. They show you in some of the movies. Thank you, Hakeem. Now close your daddy door. And they show you that in some of the movies. Don't think we're getting off topic though. We're still talking about reincarnation. We just give you a little, we put thumbnails, we're drawing an outline to this joint. You know what I'm saying? We're drawing an outline. Right about to everybody in the bill. You want to say something for him, Hakeem? You want to say something? Say what? Hey, get him out of here, Haru. Take him in there and close my door. I know what he's gonna do. Hakeem is part of the show now, y'all, because he always coming in. He don't never bother me as long as I'm in here studying and doing something. He watching cartoons or he doing something. Now when I get on live, he gotta come in here. I guess because I'm talking, he want to know who I'm talking to, I guess. You know? Hey, shout out to brother Mark Cooper, man, for the donation, brother. Hey, peace, and I'm grateful. And we're gonna give you some of that gratefulness too. Hey, that's what I want y'all to do. Get out of my office right now. Let's go. Cause y'all, it's like y'all coming after my stuff, trying to get my attention. Go on in there. Why you gotta come about me? Go in there with your mama. You ain't seen her all day. Hold on, hey, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get really set up so I got my coconut water. I ain't been showing my face. Yeah, I'm back. I'm about to get ready to go in though, bro. It's one of those hot topics. I had a debate with a guy, like say my wife's pastor, and he wanted me to use the Bible and debate him out of the Bible that reincarnation is real. Show him in the Bible that reincarnation is real. And so I did. But he still fought that truth. So yeah, people say, yo, reincarnation is in the Bible? Yeah, reincarnation is in the Bible. It's all in the Bible. It's all through the Bible, for that matter. But one incident I can just point out right out to you off the top of my head, it's an incident of John the Baptist, where Elijah came back as John the Baptist. And there's several scriptures to back that up. One being the scripture in Malachi, I think it's Malachi chapter 3 or chapter 4, where it goes in and it says that before the return of Jesus, that Elijah was going to come back first, just like in this day and time. And this, to me, that's like it happens over and over again, even with the situation with Elijah and Baba. You know what I'm saying? It happens over and over and over again. You know, where it's always this one figure that comes, he prepares the way for this other being, and this other being comes out and just really drop it on you. Heavy duty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Elijah Muhammad was setting us up for like just getting us ready for he hit you with a little extracurricular shit. He try to clean you up, dust you off, make you tough again, make you real man again. And then always going back to raising you up to God states. And then Baba come along and just landslide shit, man. I'll talk about it. You say something about Baba write a whole book on you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got the rebuttal book. I got the rebuttal book here. That joint like thicker than the Bible. Hey, you say something about my math teacher, he write a book on you thicker than the Bible. Nigga, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's just too much. You don't want to mess with a guy like that, man. A guy that can write a whole book on you. You don't want to mess with no guy like that. And they didn't miss A. They can talk all that trash they want to talk, but when the master teacher was out on the streets, them niggas wasn't saying nothing. them niggas wasn't saying nothing until 2 or 3 years after Bible guy was locked up, and they knew for sure that he wasn't getting out no time soon. During that time, like in 2005, right? And then they went to talking shit. They ain't talk no shit when the master teachers on the street, because they could have stepped right up and tried their luck and got plucked like a duck. You know what I'm saying? Got their head plucked like a duck. Go ask the many people who had a chance to do it, right? But we're talking about reincarnation, bro. And we was talking about the because Hakeem, he come in, man. He told me out, bro. We're talking about the car. The car is your physical vessel. The real you is on the inside. And so that car, like we say, it got a stern wheel. It got windows called the eyes. And that stern wheel, you can get passengers. You can have passengers in your car, because when you get married to a being and you show your love to a being, they actually got a hand on your stern wheel. They can turn you. They can get you to do something that you might not want to do out of love for them. No, vice versa. So they can actually jump. They actually can drive your car. And women know how to drive their man car. I'm telling you. You let my wife drive your car. She gonna drive that joint like a bat out of hell, like a bat. She going over railroad tracks. She cutting corners. You come back, see it's a scratch on your wheel. Hey man, how did that happen? I don't know. She gonna say she don't know, because she don't even be paying attention when she get damn driving. Just listening to YouTube or whatever, right? Go right over a hump, right over a damn speed bump. Didn't even feel it. But the car felt it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, my car felt that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can y'all hear me out there? If we live? Because the chat ain't moving. And somebody let me know if y'all hear me out there, man, because you know how they be doing, man. In the chat. He also broke. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, we can go into that. I said it several different Lady Al, shout out Lady Al. I said it several different things. I just said the main one is a John the Baptist coming back as Elijah. And actually Jesus actually said that in the Bible, that he came back as Elijah. And then you got several incidents like Lazarus. Or like the person you talking about, like it also happened in the Old Testament too, with Elijah and them. Bringing people back from the dead, right? So that's just that's just different types of. Hey, shout out Anquarian Williams. I think I'm saying your name right. I hope I ain't butchering for the donation. I hope I ain't butchering that name. Yeah, but this right here about to be interesting. What we're gonna talk about tonight, because we're gonna go into great detail on this, man. Let me make sure. So I'm being heard. Okay, we good. Okay, all right. Hey, shout out to brother Chris Killer. They want to change your name, brother, to Chris Hiller instead of Chris Killer. Chris Kill Her. That name can come back to hunt you later, brother. Because your name is part of what your life is gonna be like. That's part of the reincarnation. Your name is what it plays a part in your life. It plays a role in who you are. So I automatically know what your name means. Like the Williams, you royalty. All the Williams, we royalty. Yeah, shout out that brother. We royalty. I'm a Williams too. So yeah, my mom's name is Stephanie Williams. So we royalty, bro. Yeah, but are you driving your car, or is your car driving you? Meaning, can somebody do somebody got control of you? Because if they got control of your wheel, they can drive you however they want. Hey, shout out to brother Lewis Harris. If they got control of your car, they can drive you wherever you want, wherever they want. They can drive you mad. See, the reason why people are killing people is because they let somebody else grab a hold of their steering wheel. A part of that is mind control. And you know, the most time that when somebody else is driving your wheel, it's out of fear. Or if I don't do this person is not gonna like me. Or if I don't do this person's gonna leave me. Or if I don't do this person is gonna beat my behind. Right? It's all they want to fear equals control. This is how these reptilian beings think. Hakeem, hey baby, you get him up out of here. I'm gonna change and put a lock on this door so I can keep this guy harassed. wait till I get on the show, man. Yeah, so are you driving your car, man? Like, are you making your own decisions? Or are you letting other niggas gas you up? Because look, they say you're a car, they say we cars, right? Reincarnation, right? So that means a car can be gassed up. So can niggas gas you up? You know what I'm saying? That means get you all pumped up, hyped to do something. Hey, Rob, bye, Chris. Hey, shout out to brother. Don't do the super chat. I will maintain. Just hit me in the cash app, man, and I shout you out, bro. I'm putting that cash app in that link right now, bro. So, hey, can somebody gas you up? And they've been gassing us up for quite some time now with high octane booster. They've been boosting us, man, especially with this religious crap and this particular system. So not only can they drive you, they will gas your ass up to drive you cross country. And nigga could drive you cross country. Yeah, reincarnation. Hey, shout out reincarnation worldwide, right? So you right on time in this class, man. We breaking it down. Re means to do again. In is the opposite of out. Call is the physical vessel, and nation. Hey, baby. Nation is the group of people. You going after my stuff. See, going after my stuff. Hey, we're gonna do a tape on that. We got that tape. Hey, we got that tape coming up in the archives. Last names. Well, we got a list of last names. I'm gonna be reading all the names of the newspaper that Bob put out. The names that he put in the Let's Set the Record Straight book. There's other couple of newspaper clippings that Raguel sent me that I'm gonna use in that particular tape called "What Is Your Last Name?" So it's gonna be coming out next week. That tape gonna be coming. It's lined up to come out next week on like July 1st or something like that. Yeah. So if you we came to the point that we are cars. So a car can be gassed up. So are you letting niggas gas you up? And then your car can be driven. And also you can have passengers in your car. It depends on what kind of car you got now. Most cars at least 2 seats. So are you driving in the HOV lane? Because I didn't even know I was from the country, right? So in Louisiana, we don't got HOV lanes unless you go to New Orleans. They got HOV lanes in some of the 4-lane highways. And in that's Houston, Texas, right? In Texas, they got these HOV lanes, and you got to have a passenger in the car with you to go into this lane, or you got to be a motorcycle or a bus. So people out there from major cities, they might know about the HOV lane, right? But people used to put dummies in the car with them just to ride in that HOV lane so they could just skip all the traffic and shit. Hey, one dude got busted with a dummy in the car by the police. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of this shit going on in the world, man. But who are you around? Who are you letting ride with you, man? What type of niggas you letting ride with you, bro? to my women, what type of man are you dealing with? What type of man are you letting ride in your car? And they can go hard. They can be a whole bunch of metaphors within that. You know what I'm saying? But what type of man are you letting drive your car? What type of woman? Because I'm gonna tell you, man, if a woman wanted to, and and you really like a man really likes that woman, was lusting after her, man, that woman can pretty much make you do all kind of tricks. Try to make you jump through a fire ring, like in a circus. Make you walk. Hey, she'll make you walk 2-3 miles just to get her a Snickers, a Snickers candy bar. I'm telling you, bro. We know firsthand. Listen to what I'm telling you. So they can drive your ass all around, gas you up. Nigga, hey, you know how when niggas gassing you up, they come out like they come telling you some shit, and it's like they're saying it's gonna be good down the line. Like if you give me this, man, you show me some love right now, then a week later, when I'm gonna come back and say this niggas gassing you up right there. Now when some niggas gas you up, they come through. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rob By, if you just coming in the building, tuning in, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. They probably ain't gonna come behind this one that they've been copying us all week, man, on the tapes we've been putting out. And we like that they doing it. You know? You don't gotta say my name. I ain't your God. Right? You your own God. Right? Hey, shout out, I can't even say that. Stephen Morgan. Okay, it's two names put together. Shout out to brother Stephen Morgan for the donation, brother. And shout out Lady Al for the donation. So like we say, for my old school cats, y'all might got the older people, it's got more control over their will. You know what I'm saying? And that it can be free will. That will can be free will without fear. You can be a free thinker, but if it's fear in there, that fear gonna have some sort of control on how you drive your car. I'm telling you, man. Fear plays a part here. That's I was gonna I decided to do this tape, but I was gonna do another tape that I got lined out. It's probably gonna come out tomorrow. I was trying to go live at 9 o'clock, man, but I had a lot of stuff to do today. But another tape called Earth is a School, or Earth is Elementary School. That tape gonna come out tomorrow. Niggas probably gonna try to take that and run with it tonight. Go ahead and do a class on it. But they still gonna be waiting around to hear what we gotta say on it. Right? So we still dealing with the car. Are you putting bad gas in your car? Because yeah, you can put bad gas in your car, your shit can run. Bad gas can be equivalent to metaphorically to like food, liquor, certain different things that don't work for you. Now, too much of anything is bad, but like say some people might have a drink or two, but then they work out, they do other things. So that like it's a balance you got to keep. You ain't gotta be just all the way alkaline all the time, like an 8 level. You gotta maintain that 7. That's the neutral zone. And that's keeping your road, that's the straight and narrow. See, that's what they really mean when they in the Bible, when they say follow the straight and narrow, it means stay on that 7. That straight line, that 7. Keep your body alkaline and acidic a little to that really is neutral. The neutral zone is the 7, right? So that's what they mean when they say, yeah, Stephen Morgan. Okay, all right, I will maintain. Okay, all right, shout out, I will maintain, man, for the donation, Stephen Morgan. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, so that's what they really mean when they say, stay on the straight and narrow. You want to stay at that 7. Like if you like me, for the last 3-4 days, I've been drinking alkaline water nonstop. I probably drunk like in the last, let's see, since Sunday, I probably done drunk like 4 or 5 gallons of alkaline water and a whole bunch of coconut water too. to keep on putting the electrolytes, right? Uh, so now I might go and drink. I like Grey Goose, right? Grey Goose. That's the type of liquor I like. Grey Goose. It's like it's smooth. I can deal with that Ciroc too, that Diddy joint. That Ciroc, you know what I'm saying? That's like hard liquor. But I don't get fucked up. And if I do get to where I'm I just go to sleep, right? Because I'm always where I'm at when I take a shot or a drink or whatever with my wife. And most times we drinking wine, they got this other thing, this coconut rum, right? Coconut rum is my wife's favorite. That and that Hebrew wine, grape stuff. All right, so we want to get kicked back. We mess with that coconut rum. But I like Grey Goose and Patron and Ciroc. Those three joints right there. It depends on the situation. You're trying to get, but but then you gotta balance it out. So you gotta so you might eat you might eat a whole bunch of alkaline food and stay alkaline. And then once you get to like the 7, 5, 8 to the 8 on the alkalinity scale, you can kind of eat you a piece of cake or something like that, right? To get you back to that 7, the straight and narrow. You got to maintain that 7. You can stay higher, but it really ain't good to stay higher, like in a state that we in, because of all the concrete and different things that's going on in the air, right? So the body is really not. But we get ready to go full alkaline though once that 5th dimensional swift happens. But I don't want to get sidetracked. We're still talking about reincarnation, and like we said, reincarnation is all through the Bible. It's all through the Bible. When people dying and coming back, with the situation, like I said, with Elijah and John the Baptist. So your car could be needing some work done to it, right? Sometimes you gotta change your spark plugs out, right? And you do that by cleaning your body and fasting. That's like the fasting is part of cleaning your car out. Cleaning like if you get some bad gas, you got to sit there and now you got to get all that gas, let that gas run out. And if you got too bad of a gas, you might have to change your water pump out. I mean your fuel pump out. Right? You might have to change your fuel pump out. And make sure the car you park your garage, make sure you start parking your car in a good garage. What I mean by that is, man, at least 45% of our life we sleep or taking a nap, right? So like an old man told me, because one day when I was younger, the old man named Mr. Joe, he's like the manager at the place I worked at. He used to say, I used to come in and say, man, my back hurt, that type of bed that I got, it ain't no good bed. And Mr. Joe set me down. He set me down. He said, hey, young man, let me tell you something. That's why I like listening to old folks. They always got some game, man. I love soaking game from older people, man. It's like a certain type of juice that I can take. And now it just made my game just that much greater. You know what I'm saying? By absorbing this old school cat, he already lived to be 60 something. And he already got the game almost down to the science. Like they say, it's the same game, just different players. So if I talk to a player that's retired from the game or still at his later phase in the game and get some good advice from them and take it to add to my game. He set me down, Mr. Joe. He set me down. He said, hey, young man, he said, you need to invest heavy, you need to invest good money in your sleeping equipment. That's what he said. If you don't invest, you can have a raggedy car, a raggedy. I'm talking about an actual automobile, right? But you can spend $3,000 on your bed and $2,000 on your car, man. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Getting good sleep Shout out to the brother I will maintain again for the donation. Yeah, so if you don't get no good sleep at night, this is gonna play a major role in how you drive your car the following day or the following time when you come back to your car, right? When you park your car, you actually parking your car when you lay in the bed. You parking your car and you going back to the real world. Really, what they telling you is the dream world, and you going. This right here is the a school. Your real you leaves the body. For some of you are trapped in the body because you doing all kind of heavy duty drugs. You might drink yourself because a lot of killers, in order to keep from having to go to the fourth dimension and face their accusers, the person that's going to accuse you is the person that you killed. So in order not to face their accusers, they drink themselves to sleep. You might know some couple of cats like that, right? Or they went to Vietnam, they went overseas to do the wars, and they killed a couple of people. And then when they come back, they got this psychological thing where when they go to the fourth dimension, and these beings are there. They see their face. They replay out the murder, and then these people are there talking to them, tormenting them, asking them, "Why did you kill me? Why did you murder me?" So people don't know that, man. That they got to go through that when you murder somebody in cold blood. You got to go through that. You got to go through that particular thing, man. And that's gonna hope that'll keep you from getting out of here. That particular thing will keep you from getting out of here. That's why they say people that murder going to hell. This is hell. You're gonna stay here if you can't get out of here because of fear, desire, and a couple other things. But hey, invest your money, invest you some heavy duty cash, into your sleeping equipment. Because the better you sleep, the better your life gonna be. If 45% of your life is sleeping, because you're really supposed to sleep at least 9 hours every day. But a lot of people don't even get that, man. Like me with Hakeem and with the other shit that's going on, man, I might sleep 2 or 3 hours here. Like for example, I might go to sleep at 1 o'clock because I was up studying, and then at 1, soon as I like fall into a deep state, Hakeem might start crying because his mama won't let him suck on a titty, and he wake you back up, and then you fall back asleep. You do it again, and then by the time you know it, it's daylight. My wife got to get up, and then Hakeem, he want to get up. He want to get up and he want to walk around and check everything out, make sure everything cool. So you got to get up with him, watch him, walk him around, and then he might even want some berries. He might want some water. You get hook him up with that, and then he probably sit down, take a look at the cartoons for about 20 minutes. Then he going to his real sleep. Then he sleep from 9. He didn't do it today though. From 9 to because as he started to get older, his schedule was changing. I used to have his schedule down, but now as he getting older, his schedule changing. But let me tell you, sleep deprivation could take you out. Sleep deprivation, man, look, you can get food from sleeping. You can get food, you can eat from sleeping. Sleeping recharges your battery, man. It's like sleeping is like plugging you back into the wall again. Of the ultimate or the all. It's plugging you back into the all. And you're getting charged up by these positive pions while you sleep. The positive pions is charging your battery back up. And then once you get charged, some people wake up and they're not fully charged. That can cause you to crash, your car to run dead in the middle of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you might just say, oh, man, I'm so tired right now. You go on your job and take a lunch, you got to sleep for that hour because your battery not fully charged. So you got to, so you don't want to, you want to get your full charge on your battery because that plays a part in your health as well. In your car, that plays a part in your health by having a fully charged battery. You notice every time somebody get injured or get some kind of illness, they always tell them to go to sleep, or they always put you to sleep in the hospitals, or they always, you know what I'm saying, sleeping helps you heal fast. For people out there that know that sleeping help you heal. Sleeping, your body heal while it sleep. That's why it says it's not good to eat. At least you want to eat at least 2, maybe 3, maybe even 4 hours before you go to sleep, because you want your body to you want to drop a deuce, right? You want to drop a deuce really before you go to sleep. So your intestines won't be working while you sleep, because your intestines is like your water hose or your radiator hose in your car. It's your radiator hose, right? Hey, shout out the brother Davis. Amuni Davis. Shout out Rangard Sosa. Yeah, sleep is the cousin of death, right? And because really it's no such thing as death, it's really just sleep. So that's what they try to get us in. It's no such thing as death, it's really just sleep. And for all my Bible thumpers out there, Jesus tried to get that over to these niggas when he went to go raise Lazarus from the dead. There's no such thing. And me and the 15th been talking about it for the longest, for the last couple of years. He stressed it that there's no such thing as death. It's only sleep. Everybody comes in, much love and respect. Oh yeah, Robot, man. Robot, peace and love to everybody. Yeah, but sleep is one of the most powerfulest things. I think I heard Dick Gregory say that sleep deprivation is the #1 killer. I think he said it's the #1 killer, because if you don't get no sleep, your battery can't never charge. And you know what happens? With batteries, if you study batteries, especially rechargeable batteries, if you always take it at half of a charge, eventually that battery not gonna charge anymore. And boom, there you go. Right, and you can't get a battery back like that. You know what I'm saying? They can jump you off. They can jump you off. In the hospital. They can jump your car off in a hospital when they got these things that they rub together, like some electric things they rub together, and then they put them on your heart, and then they go bloom, and then you come back. It's like a jump off. So why is these people jumping off your heart if you ain't a battery, if you're in a car, right? If you're in a car, your water pump is your heart. I said from my perspective that the heart was the most important part of the car. Other people disagree. They say, "Oh, it's the brain. It's the brain." But it's obviously we were more advanced than what you niggas are right now in ancient Kemet, and we weighed the heart. We talk about that on the weighing of the heart tapes, right? But man, I'm telling you, you gotta get some good sleep, and you gotta drink more water. People are not drinking enough water, man. They're not putting enough water in their car. You gotta put a lot of water in your car, man. You made up a certain percentage of water. Like you made up like 75 to 80 some percent of water. So your diet should be mostly water. Your diet should be 80% water. Your diet, I drink so much damn water. My wife say, man, you run through water like it ain't nothing. I love water. I just love water. Yeah, but invest you some good money in your bed. Don't get no cheap ass bed, because you're gonna be waking up on the wrong side of that joint every day. And then you wonder why you want to go and slap the crap out your boss. You want to go slap the crap out your boss because you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And I'm saying, man, a lot of Caucasians that ain't the Canaanites, the frugal lords, they wake up on the wrong side of the bed every goddamn day because their pineal gland is calcified. The pineal gland, because we already broke this down a couple of tapes back, and we're gonna go really into depth on this in the tape called it's called A Tape About Dreams. We got that class coming up next week. It's a class on dreams. We actually gonna break down dreams and tell you how to do it. But I just want to talk about this part. And a lot of you people that been following us, you probably already know this. The pineal gland is a converter, right? what it does is it converts light into a liquid. It liquefies sunlight into another with a combination of water and a couple more other chemicals in your blood, gold, because you got gold in your blood. You got silver and copper and iron and different metals in your blood. See back there? You got different minerals in your blood, right? And so Hakeem, no, stop. Close my door. Hey, baby. Hold on, y'all. I know y'all wondering why I'm always after Hakeem, because when Hakeem come up in here, he don't waste no time. He going right for something that he knows is valuable yours, and he's gonna pour it out, smack it on the ground, or something of that nature. To my kids are intelligent, man. It's like the toys that the kids got now, they don't want to play with them toys, because a good toy to my son is a toy that you can smash and it break to pieces, or it flush down the toilet. If it flushed down the toilet, that's a good toy. That toy went down in the toilet. That's a good toy. If you take it and you hit it to the ground and smash it to pieces, that's a good toy. If it don't do none of that, it ain't no good toy. You know what I'm saying? If they don't do them two, if they don't flush down a toilet or break it into pieces, then they need to take that toy back, man. That ain't no good toy. Whoever the guy that came up with this toy, he a sucker. He a sucker. This toy don't work. That toy don't work because it don't flush down the toilet, man. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, so hey, anybody in the building just coming in, hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but what was we? Yeah, invest your money in a good sleeping equipment. Man, spend you $2,000 on a bed, man. That sounds like a lot of money, but it's gonna be worth it later. Cause my wife brought us one of them mattresses, man. I forget the name of it, but I'm telling you, man, it feel like you're sleeping on a cloud. And you gotta, don't use two pillows, use just the one pillow. I actually broke this down in a book that I put out called A Dream Scroll. In the Dream Scroll, we teach you how to sleep. Matter of fact, let me I might can pull it up for you and show you. Let me share my screen. And we're really supposed to be doing this a whole other class. I just want to show you that we already got this shit down to the science already, man. About the sleep deprivation. We talk about all that and in that tape. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Documents. Dream Scroll. Yeah, if you ain't got the Dream Scroll, man, that joint been out, man. We got like 8 books out. For the $50 donation to the Cash App, we'll email you all 8 books. Yeah, to your email. So right here, I break down the part about what I just told you about. That's what we were talking about. I got sidetracked and Hakeem came in, man. That's what we were talking about the melatonin. All right, so melatonin is produced by the pineal gland, right? And the eyes take in the sunlight, right? The electromagnetic frequencies take that into the eyes, and then that takes that sunlight, takes it to the pineal gland. The pineal gland, and it converts it to a liquid melanin called melatonin. And you can see the formula for it right there. Hydrogen 3, carbon. You already got carbon in your body. You are carbon beings. Oxygen, you got oxygen in your body, and nitrogen. You made up of a certain percentage of nitrogen because your atmosphere is made up of like 71% nitrogen. And nitrogen actually is part of the fuel you need to your intents. That's why if you go study anything about them 2 movies they put out, which was Lucy, where they had this drug that she was supposed to deliver and it busted in them. Main ingredient for that drug was nitrogen. If you go to the Limitless, movie. The drug that they was taking, the main ingredient for it is nitrogen. Why? Because nitrogen boosts the brain. We already broke this down, man, for the car on Ascension Manual Class 1. That's why when you go to the race, your body is like a car, and your brain is like something like an engine, right? And so if you go to a race, or if you ever watch Fast and the Furious, these different car shows, you'll see that they use a thing called nitrogen, right? Nitro, they call it nitro. And what that does is it shoots cold air, freezing cold air, because you got to think about these nitrogen is a lighter element, gas, and it's a colder gas. So when you and it's colder. That's why when you go to if you go to a certain dealership, they put nitrogen in the tires. So in the wintertime, the tires won't lose air, because nitrogen is already vibrating on a certain frequency to where it don't disband like oxygen when it cools off. The molecules are already moving at a faster speed because it is vibrating at a faster speed, the molecules. So also at the same time, when you go into the track, right? The race car tracks, they shoot nitrogen into their engines to make it go faster. Yeah, zinc. Zinc is good. What zinc does is it helps the brain, brain functions, but only from a standpoint that your immune system is one of the most important systems in your car. Your immune system. But zinc helps it boosts your immune system. And it makes it like, it's like cleaning your spark plugs off when you put the zinc in there, right? We are a periodic scale of elements. Yeah, that's right, lady. We are made up of all those elements. We gotta put a class out about that. Go back and get the Greatest Show on the Universe class 9, 10, and 11. We already broke all that down, right? But what I'm telling you is nitrogen is something that's injected into the brain to speed your intelligence, to speed your brain up to work faster. Just like the drugs they put out, with the Limitless drug. You can pull that up too, right? Melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone produced by the brain in the pineal gland. Sunlight goes in, and that pineal gland converts that into melatonin. Melatonin is what you need to project yourself into sleep. And your body has got an automatic mechanism that produces it without even, you can smoke some weed and release melatonin and dopamine. Dopamine is another one, another hormone produced by the brain. Or you could do certain types of drugs that'll stimulate your melatonin, like opium. They give that to you in the hospital, in the they call it morphine, right? That morphine goes into your, which is nothing but opium. It goes into your bloodstream, boom, automatic tells your brain to start producing large amounts of melatonin. And then in less than 5 or 10, 20 minutes, especially if you ain't used to it, it'll take you right out to sleep, deep sleep. Now, so you can produce melanin. You can produce melanin without taking drugs. The melanin is a natural thing that occurs. Now, if you want to increase your melanin, you got to go outside more. A lot of people don't go outside, man, and walk. You got to walk in the sun, especially when the sun is just coming up in the morning. You got to get that sun when it's coming up, because it's at its brightest point from when it's coming up to the 12 o'clock point. It's like a fresh sun coming up out the waters, and you absorb that sunlight. You know what I'm saying? Sit out there in the sun, work in the sun, absorb that sunlight, because they're gonna help you get better sleep at night. People that go outside and work all day, they sleep real good at night. I'm telling you, unless they got some kind of other illness that's preventing it, you can sleep real good when you go out in the sun all day. And absorb that melatonin. And this is gonna be the fuel you need to get out of here. That's the few. That's why Michael Jordan can jump like he jumping. It's because of that melatonin is the fuel. It's the extra juice that you got as a Nubian, and that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. This is a gene that comes from the Anunnakis. So all of you niggas that got melanin is a damn Anunnaki. Stop running from it. Stop running from it, man. And melanin is really, you can say liquid carbon. That's what Dr. Savian called it, liquid carbon. So you can say it's got other terms you can use because carbon is one of the ingredients. See, look, so he could be right because carbon is one of the ingredients to this formula, but it's a lesser right because it also has hydrogen 3 and nitrogen and oxygen in that one in that formula. So he could be right with saying it's liquid carbon because Dr. Sabian was the type of guy that got straight down. He was the type of guy that they sent that he was just straight to the point. He was simple. He was simple but very intelligent because he couldn't be all talking like them niggas that go to Harvard and get a doctor's degree and come back now some doctor talking to you, talking all these Greek words. They really because they talking all Greek, right? So he didn't go to school to learn the Greek philosophies, Plates and the rest of these clowns. He went to the school of hard knocks, the school of Mother Nature, and they taught him. That's why he was simple like that and able to grasp a lot of stuff that he was teaching. All right, so I'll be trying to sound all deep, man. Sometimes you gotta sound deep, you know. You're trying to sound deep, you could be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta sound deep. Break it down plain and simple, right? So nigga can get that, and then now he can take that and run with it and go deeper. You know, so that's why I like the Dr. Savian. And see, that's why this is really why the ancient Egyptians, we put this in a book. This is really why the ancient Egyptians, the Sabians, right? The Sabians, because it was some information that's supposed to come out about the Sabians worshiping the sun, right? But that type of it's a whole bunch of stuff with that people would on a certain level. They hadn't made it to a certain level yet, so they say, "Oh, those Sabians, they talking about them in the Quran, or they talking about them in this." But it's really, it's a deep story to that. We're gonna do a whole tape called. We're gonna do a whole tape called, you know what I'm saying? I like the Sabians. I love the Sabians, or something like that nature. Breaking it down, why I see now. I still don't say it. The master teacher said, but I can see how it'll work. Maybe Baba couldn't say it, and he wanted these things to do it. You know, it's a lot of things going on with it that I'm thinking of now that I had the 14 days to do more research on it. Yeah, so we'll get to that later, but because Sabians observe, one being said it means to observe nature. So I'm with that. Then that means that I'm a Sabian. If Sabian means to observe nature, I observe nature. So that means I could be a Sabian. Right? Sabian. Right? So shout out my Sabian brothers, man. I love all y'all. I love all my Nuwapian brothers. No, it's over. Don't come in here with it. Go back in there. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got it. No, go in there and close my door, Haru. Go. I ain't got it, bro. Get Dad to turn it on for you. Close my door. Oh, this dude right here. Hold on, man. Hold on just a second. Hey, I'm back. Hey, but you see, we're in ancient Kemet, and I think this looked like Antanankin right here. I can't really make out the picture. Looks like Antanankin. Worshiping the sun. Not worshiping the sun. we giving reverence to the sun because we know the sun was our way to take it out of here. Because the sun is gonna give us free fuel we need to fly a ship, our spiritual ship out of here. It get like at night when you go to sleep, that melatonin, that's the fuel you need to get out of here. And that's the fuel you need also to access the fourth dimensional realm. We already like that's why our calls are special. We got access to the fourth dimension. We can go and access the mental reservoir because we got melanin. That's why all your great writers, all your great authors, all your great playwriters, all your great ghost writers in the rap game, all your new dance moves, and pretty much any new inventions, we coming out with them. Yeah, right. I got a two. You got a 2-year-old too, right? If you got a 2-year-old, you know exactly what's happening to me, man. I'm going through a time walk where I can't wait till this dude turn 4. Cause Haru, he 4 now, and he more chill now. You know, he like the big boy. He hanging out with the big boys now. But Hakeem, he going on, and I got a whole another year to go with this because he just not gonna turn 2, and he already starting that terrible 2 stuff, man. Even if you give him something to do, my boys, they gotta be super intelligent for them to sit there and just do it. Like if you give him a tablet to work with, he'll sit there and he'll go through that tablet. You know, he'll be on there watch. He'll pull up his own shows. He'll type on the show that he know how to find his show, the Killing Me. It's an African show called Killing Me that takes alphabets and numbers and shit. Hakeem even got from watching that from since he was born. My wife been having him watch that. It's on in the background right now, right? You probably can hear it in the background. But my wife been putting Hakeem on that since he was little, since he was like in the like baby, like small, and he even got an act from watching it all the time. He even got an African accent. Like Hakeem Haru got an African accent. When you hear him talk, you say, man, this dude, little boy from Africa. And how he talk, you know what I'm saying? From watching the African, he watched African educational shows. You know what I'm saying? That's taught by Africans. You know what I'm saying? And he love it. He love it, bro. But the sun is free fuel, man, for us to get out of here, man. Start turning today. Oh yeah. Look, Haru, he already good. So like my wife got him good. Like he go by himself. Even he don't even wear pull ups to bed no more. He get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom. Haru. Now Hakeem, he's starting to get to that point right now. Like he ain't tall enough to go to the bathroom, but he when he want his diaper changed or anything like that, he'll just rip his diaper off and hand it to you. And especially if you waited too long, he just not went. Or he'll come when he about to go. He'll come give you a diaper and wipes, and then he'll go right there. And then he'll tell you he want to get changed. He because he can talk. Hakeem can talk. He say no. He say yeah. He say check this out. He got all different. His mama, dad. He can say all it. So Hakeem can talk. And if you hear him talk, he gonna be if he see you doing something that he don't approve of, he come to you and put his finger in your face and say, he mumble that part because he's saying something. It's really a spirit that's talking through him. So he mumble that part. So you won't go crazy because if he say it too clear, you probably be like, oh shit, you'll be scared. You get you scared. Yeah, but yeah, so you see this picture. This right here is in the dream scroll, and that's a part of your brain. I don't want to go too much about the dreams because I'm gonna actually do a whole tape on it. But it's a certain like your brain got because we're talking about the car and how the body is connected with the car, and we also going into do we come back? Do we reincarnate here? So we're gonna talk about that too. I'm just showing you a parts of the body because it's gonna tie into the reincarnation thing, right? So the brain also has an exhaust system. And this exhaust system can become clogged if you don't dream. Some things, certain things you gotta, and really the word dream really means DRAM, the RAM, right? The RAM. Which RAM? Random access memory. So your dreams are based on whatever you can remember. And so that's why usually if you sit up and watch a certain TV show or doing something or reading a book, like a lot of times before I go to sleep, I like to go in to like watch something that I want to meditate on while I'm asleep. So like what I do is like tonight, I probably read one of these books, right? Whatever book that I want to have on my memory before I go to sleep. So I read that book and I actually start visualizing some of these the words off the page into my brain and creating images for what I'm reading. That way, when I go to sleep, and then especially if you want to get any answer to any question, you can get that as soon as you go to sleep, or you can get it while you're awoke if you know how to do it. But you definitely can get it while you're asleep, especially if you go to sleep thinking about that question. It's gonna be answered because all the answers are in that fourth dimensional reservoir to the thoughts that's being played out on this realm. So your brain has an exhaust system, and so you got to exhaust certain things. And sometimes they call these nightmares, and those nightmares are generated by fear, something that you're afraid of. If you're afraid of your wife leaving you, you may have a dreams about your wife leaving you over and over and over and over and over again. And what you gotta do is and also there's two parts to the exhaust system. The one part is to get it out of your mind. The other part is for you to break the desire. Because if you're in fear of losing that thing, that means you desire that thing. And that means that could trap you here. So it's a mechanism on your brain to try to weed out the different desires and fears in your brain. If you smoke weed and you think smoking weed is wrong, you'll have dreams about smoking weed and trying to quit or trying to start back. If you stop smoking, you'll have it's like different things. If that's bad to you, a lot of people it ain't bad to. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on in your life that's bad to you, your brain or just that you desire or that you fear, your brain will try to exhaust that out of your brain. So, and most of all these concepts of fear was put into us, but it ain't something that we had by nature. Because if you go look at a baby, it'll be a dog out there that you see that dog, he foaming out the mouth, his eyes bucked out, he growling like he about to rip your damn head off, right? If you go over there and touch him, then the baby go walk right up to him and pet him. I've seen this happen a whole bunch of times. A baby will walk up to an alligator and pet him. Why? Because they don't got that fear in them. Hey, shout out to the Young Yellow Gang, man. Young Yellow Gang in the building, bro. Book sleep with you on the pillow. Yeah. That's another. Hey, Lady Owl, shout out Lady Owl for that. That's another sleep with it under your pillow. That book, right? That's a good idea. I used to sleep with the Bible on them. I don't know if that's a good one, but hey, yeah. But I'm gonna try that, Lady Owl. Appreciate that. Yeah, but hey, people know that's true. Like a damn baby will walk right up to a snake or anything and don't be scared. But that fear is being installed in us as older people. So now we like, oh shit, I ain't gonna go walk to that dog. That dog vicious. He look vicious. But the little baby, like when Daryl, like my stepson Daryl, when he was younger, my dad had a dog. I know this dog will bite your ass. I know he'll bite a chunk out of your ass if you go over there and he don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I know for sure. Man, I'm gonna tell you, he'll bite people that he know. Because when he got older and he started losing his mind, he bit my daddy, and that was the last day he lived. Because my daddy, he a different type of being. You know what I'm saying? He a different type of being, man. He bit my dad. My dad went right back in the house, and you know what I'm saying. I probably can't tell that story, but yeah, people down here crazy, man. Down in Louisiana, man, I'm telling you. But you know what I'm telling the truth. So that fear fear isn't fear good for some? Yeah, like it's two. Yeah, you're right, Chris Killer. You're right because it's two sides to everything. Now, fear can save your life in some instances. Like a nigga got a gun to you, right? A nigga got a gun to you, right? And he said, "Nigga, I'm finna kill you," and then fear make you, try to bend to his will and try to, try to get him not to kill you. But no fear, a nigga with no fear, nigga, gonna kill me, nigga, gonna shoot me, nigga. I don't give a damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not nigga that ain't got no fear. Probably go ahead, take off on him. Why he got the gun? You know what I'm saying? Then get shot and murdered. So yeah, so fear is something a little, but it's different types of fear. But that type of fear, sometimes fear can save your life. It'll make you run when you instead of staying and staying. It's like okay, all right, it's 100 niggas with bats and chains, and against you and you by yourself. They have no fear. I make you stand there and fight all these niggas with the bats and chains. But some fear kick in and say, hey man, you can live to fight another day. Just take off running, and live to fight another day on this one, man. It's 10, 15 niggas, and all of them buff Bagwell size. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So you're right about that. It's always three sides to everything. It's three stories to every piece. But as far as it's certain type that's a different type of fear, right? But really, to me, man, ain't no fear is good. You know what I'm saying? As far as mentally wise, right? Mentally wise, most of the things that's dealing with fear is all to scare you in, to control you, to keep you in a certain frequency, right? And so the only way you get out of here is you got to root those fears out. Because divine love is really fear is really the opposite of divine love, not hate. They got us thinking that hate is the opposite of love, but fear is really the opposite of love. So we get into that too. But we're still talking about the car, man. I'm about to really get off in about 8 minutes, but I'm gonna come back tomorrow because I got on late tonight. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow about 8 minutes though. But I might come back with a part 2 on this one. But I just wanted to get this right here part over to you. So the brain has gotta be that. What you want to do is, I like the idea the lady Al said, sleep with a book under your thing. I'm gonna try that out tonight. You want to get rid of. You don't want to be watching these bad things. You think that ain't affecting you when you're watching all these dirty movies and things. And I like the dirty movies, and I mean, like the when I say dirty movies, I'm not talking about no triple X shit. I'm talking about like Boys in the Hood. Movies where people like scary movies where people blowing up and burning alive and all this other crazy stuff going on. That plays a part in your psyche because you can sit there and watch TV and see somebody burning alive on TV, and then at night when you go to sleep, that shit can play out in your head. Hey, shout out to brother Christopher Ames for the donation, brother. Appreciate that. I'm grateful. That means I'm full of some greatness. Hey, but you don't want to be sitting there and watching somebody burn alive and then even no time during the day. No time, because they're going to automatically go in your subconscious, right? It's going to automatically go in your subconscious, right? It's going to automatically go in your subconscious. So you don't want to watch that shit at all, really, man. And even if you're a master of doing this, because that can play out in your dreams. Either you could be burning alive in your dreams, or somebody you love could be burning alive in your dreams. So that shit can overlay because it becomes a part of your memory. Your memory is how you get out of here, man. You got to remember in order to get out of here. Read means to do again. Member means to become a part of a group. You got to become an Elohim again. That was the group. The Elohim was the group. So the remember means to become Elohim again. That's what we all here to do. We at this school, Earth School, to become Elohims again. right? To get our titles back. And so your memory is how we get out of here. Because you only can you only can take your car as far as your mind can go. And that's why they came out with that book, the Bible, and those Quran books, so they could trap you, keep your car in a certain arena, so you can't go outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Keep your memory. Well, now when I come talk about extraterrestrial, you say, "Oh no, but Jesus, man, Jesus gonna, man, I'm telling you, Jesus gonna get you for talking about them extraterrestrials and saying that all this, man, them ain't never demons, and Jesus is the way and the truth and the light." And nobody get to the Father and not knowing these people are really slow. And I can pull up a actual Egyptian piece on the wall that breaks down everything they just said. And that shit was taken right off the wall. And they sold that shit to you and got you over here trying to beat me and force me and put fear on me. Oh, you don't believe me? You going to hell. Oh, if you don't get down with my God gonna get you. Man, you better don't be talking about my God. But these people, look, I'm telling you, man, look, they weren't, the world wasn't ready for us. Like y'all was ready for us, but the world really not ready for what's about to happen to them, man, with us coming out to overthrow their God. And they're gonna probably try to call us the devil. Call us different names. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't ready for what we coming out with. And my master teacher, he was trying to what everything we've been saying, as far as like the God thing and all that, and other things. The master teacher was headed that way before he got took out, before he got arrested. He was headed to what we're talking about now, about the Inky and Enlil story and all that. And some of the stuff he put into the actual facts, but it was certain beings who wanted to they wanted to be your God. So they had to go in and change certain shits around, certain things around. So Baba was going towards but he couldn't, because if he would have did it right then when like before he got arrested, people would have said, "Oh, this nigga the devil. We don't want to listen to him no more." If he would have came out and said what we saying now about this Bible, he was into it, saying he might have gave some private classes on it to people who he thought was ready, but we able to do it now fully and tell you the truth, the real truth about this book and how Inky and Enlil is dealing with the Old Testament. And they came here to be your God. And then in the New Testament, you got the descendants of the Anunnakis, because the Nehrus are children of the Anunnakis, just several generations down the line. And they came back to do the same damn thing and take over us and guard the humans on this planet. And the only reason I'm able to tell you, because I'm partially human and part God. You know what I'm saying? And that's they mad at me, and they mad at Osiris. That's why they locked him in the underworld. That's why they came and got Baba and put him in Florence, Colorado. Because he teach the mortals. He taught the mortals about the truth, about where they can't come down and be your God. And then Haru comes along and does the same thing, but at this point, it's just too late to do anything about it. As far as stopping us from putting it out. So they're just letting it go out now. They're letting people hear it. And then you make the decision. A lot of people are gonna stay religious. And we ain't got nothing against religious people, because it's good people in religion. But for us, the children of the Anunnaki, the children of the Netarus, we going on to higher, we becoming Elohims again. We are the God of your Bible. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So do we reincarnate? Yes. Yes. That's how that nigga Nature Boy said, man, that nigga there crazy. He a creep, man. I tell you. I used to like this guy, man, until he went to Atlanta. Atlanta messed a lot of guys up though, man. You got to be a real soldier to hang out in Atlanta. A lot of freaky stuff going on in Atlanta. A lot of monsters in Atlanta. So you got to be a high level bet. Yeah, in live. We don't want no contracts from in live. We don't want no contracts from none of the God, none of they beings. Ain't nobody should be coming here to guard us when we are gods. So what we don't need Inky or Enlil, none of them coming to guard us. Although they are family, and we don't need Amun, Ra, and the other guys who want to come and be our God. We don't need none of them beings coming to be our God no more. We our own God. Ye are gods. We try to tell you this a while back, and they supposedly they came after us about it. You know what I'm saying? Back then, a couple thousand years ago. We tried to tell you then, ye are gods. So what the hell you need with a God? You know what I'm saying? You are this body that you're driving is just a body. That's the mortal part of you, but not the essence of you ain't mortal. The essence of you is God. That's why in the Bible it tells you it says God breathed his spirit into you and you to you niggas. So if he did that, then that means you God. So why in the hell you tell me that and tell me I'm God all through the Bible and then get mad when I say I'm God? I'm talking to the Bible guys. Why if your Bible says I'm God? Why you get mad when I say I'm God? I mean, this shit that's happening right now is just simple. It's just simple, bro. Hey, shout out Eric Muhammad. Shout out to brother Carter 9000, man, in the building. Right? Hey, everybody good to get out, man. We're gonna be on tomorrow for sure, man. In the morning, cause it's a lot of stuff I had to do today. Like I had to go get some more stuff for my like my food for like the next to like Sunday. So we got like a lot of salad. We're gonna be salad for like the next couple days. Then we might switch it up, do some okra, greens. But we're gonna be probably eat salad for like 4 days in a row. And or we might be juicing it. Cause like really we're doing like kind of like both. We're doing like a water breakfast. Like in the morning we get up, drink water, go outside, water the plants. I really water the plants at night when the sun going down. And sometimes if I forget to do it, if I'm on class or something, we water them in the morning when the sun comes. Dissolves energy at night. Right, so we're gonna probably be eating the salad for like 4 or 5 days in a row. And then we're gonna go into a 3-day fast. We ain't gonna do nothing but just water. And then we'll probably after that 8 days up, we'll probably eat something crazy like something crazy like it probably be like something that's like it ain't always acidic, but it might have to be on the acidic side. That way we can balance it back out. Cause you gotta walk that straight and narrow. Stay on that 7. Stay vibrating at that 7. You can go have your little stuff and your junk food, right? That's what it is. This is what they call it, junk food. Junk in your trunk. So you want some junk in your trunk? No, right? Call 1-800. They used to be one of my lines to women before I got married. Women that's got that Nubian, that big African butt. I used to go out and have a card. It say 100. Hey, I say, lady, you got a problem? Give us a call at 1-800 junk in your trunk. 1-800 junk. You need to give me a call at 1-800. We move junk for free. We move junk for free, bro. Hey, lady, you should call 1-800 junk in your trunk, and we move junk for free. That shit used to be line, bro. Yeah, but we're about to get ready to get out, man. We just want to try to keep you updated every day, man. Drop the if you had to check the tape from yesterday, go out and check the tape out from yesterday. The original people of Earth. And a couple people asked me about, oh, what about these people? If I didn't show them in that tape, they are a mix of those two tribes. And the tribe, they're actually newbie. You can look at the nose. Look at the nose. We told you that Anunnakis had big features because they were big structure type people. So the big nose, the big eyes, the big lips, the big butt, they come from the Anunnakis. Because Ishtar was, man, that back in that time, Ishtar was like a bad piece, man. That's how she was getting everybody, seducing them. She was fine. She had some butt, some thighs, and all that, right? So, man, I want to thank y'all for coming in and tuning in. Like, now on the first, we're gonna start putting out some heavy duty shit, but we had to let the heat die down. So one of them strikes came off yesterday. So we had to let the heat die down, man, and be in total line. So we're about to go ahead and drop some real heavy duty shit starting next week. So we just giving you all the shit we gave you this week was light. Like the NRN, that's all. It's really our old information that we as Savians and Nuwapians has already had. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Tablets out was like in 99 or 2000. So we've been had this joint for 20 years. We had that information for 20 years more. You know what I'm saying? So that's just light work. For all the newcomers that's asking all the questions, I ain't got to sit there, hey man, you Nikki with this, running with a chicken like my head, running like a chicken with my head cut off, try to answer all these questions. Cause we got more subscribers now, we're getting a whole bunch of more questions. And what I'm gonna do is too, I'm gonna start doing at the end of every week. Probably on Sunday, I'm gonna do a question and answer class every Sunday. Where I'm gonna write questions that people ask me in the comments, write them down, and then I'll go through them one by one and read them out and answer. So I might start that on like Sundays. But like I said, we've been just giving you like this right here tape is light. This light put out. That was light work. The heavy duty shit is gonna start next week. Now that we got back on and a couple try to bring some guys on where we can have a couple of features of who's the strongest warrior tribe. Well, the original ones that was the best ones were the Afar people, but the big ass Armax like the strongest warrior tribe, like the Zulu. Zulu is a good warriors. They was like one of the strongest ones. Zulu, and those Afar people, the Manjets, and in Africa. And the Armax too, like them big Shaquille O'Neal type niggas. That's how the Armax was. So dealing with a mix, you know what I'm saying? Different people might have different perspectives on that, but I say the Zulu and the Afar people, going back to the Manjays, were like the best fighting tribe because they practice those Afar people. They know karate. What it really ain't called karate, it's called Mantu. But I had to say the word karate just for people that don't know what the Mantu art form is. The Mantu art form is what we was using in ancient Kemet. Now, let me pull, I might pull that picture up for you and show you before I get out. I might have it in my damn thing right here. It's gonna be right here. Mantu. See, these were the Afar people. They were the warriors, and they worked for the Twaman, protected the Twaman. This military was made to protect the Twaman. But the Mantu, right here.
See, in more science, people that's familiar with the more science, they know these people they shooting that chain. That's a Freemason symbol where they got their arms interlocked. They shooting that chain, and see how they got their legs. That's another one. But I wanted to show you that one too. Okay, these guys right here. See how they flipping? They doing different things. This is the Manchu art form, and they learn how to fight like this. We as ancient Kemet, we are learn from observing nature, like the Savians, right? The Savians observe nature, right? The Savians, we learn from watching the animals. We watched the baboon fight. We watched the boxing kangaroo, right? The kangaroo that box. We watched the lions, all different animals fight, and we took their fight. That's why most of the fighting styles is named after the animal. Like you got the tiger's claw or the serpent style. They got all these different styles, and they name. Go back and watch Bruce Lee. I think Bruce Lee had his style. He developed his own style and added four different styles. But if you go back, they got the flying. They got the flying tiger. It's always an animal associated with one of these some of these kung fu styles, because we as Sabians, right? Because the word Savian, according to one of my brothers that I learned from, the perspective on it, it means someone who observed nature, right? So we Sabians, we watched these animals do all these different things, and then we took that and then put it into a form, and then say if you fought like a baboon, your style might have been called the baboon style, right? Or different styles. So that's how we learn. We learn from observing nature. You know what I'm saying? Observing the animals, how they fight, how they eat. I had a tape out on my page about how we found water in the desert by following the baboon and making the baboon eat salt in ancient Kemet. So we might, we might do a whole tape on that, called observing nature, right? Observing nature, and what did we learn? What was our scientific experiments and the hypotheses and the conclusions on what we learned from watching Mother Nature, watching the animals, watching the birds, watching the bees, watching the wind, watching the leaves blow on the trees? What did we learn from that? And different things that we learned. Most of everything, I say, that we learned. But that's right. Hey, the animals and nature will teach you. Yeah, it's damn right. They'll teach you how to survive. You can, man, look, everybody's scared on what's gonna happen, but the animals will teach you where to go. If the planet was in a calamity, the animals will teach, the birds will teach you. That's why we put out the book called The Language of the Birds book. Right? We got a book out called The Language of the Birds. Let me show you a picture of that book. The Language of the Bird book right here. Right? We got the Language of the Bird book. Because we say that's nature. Like what the birds do, like I know that if I'm in the jungle, or if I'm in the woods and I see an eagle, especially if I see them between the times of 5, 4, 8:30 to 9 o'clock a.m. and wherever direction he flying to a river, he flying close to a river. Eagle ain't gonna be no more than 25 miles from a river. So I know that by studying the language of the bird book, or studying the birds. So man, we about to get ready to get out, man. We hope y'all enjoyed what we talked. We probably just talked a whole bunch of shit tonight, going here and there. But we know that we catching you up to speed. You know what I'm saying? And I want to thank you for tuning in. So Islam, Hotep, peace and love, divine love, Ashug, throughout the balanced universe to all. Wadu. Make sure y'all be tuning in tomorrow, man. We're gonna probably be on live tomorrow
in the morning, man. Make sure y'all be tuning in.